Alright guys, what's going on? Insanity coming at you today with some kill confirmed gameplay on the map Slums. And I am still using the Scorpion. I actually just prestiged it to its max level, so now I am level 55, and the next time that I start my new video, I have another series coming your way with something a little bit different that I will be starting as soon as I finish this video. So, really what I wanted to go ahead and get into today was something a little bit very, very special to many people out there, especially all the hardcore Xbox gamers out there. And that is today, Major Nelson, you know, I guess his real name is Larry Herb, you know, aka Xbox Live Major Nelson. You know, that's what he goes by. But today he posted a wonderful countdown on his blog, MajorNelson.com, which is an official countdown to E3. Now, we all know that we've all been clamoring for this next generation news and what could possibly be going on. So I just wanted to go ahead and put my 2 cents on what I believe the next Xbox is going to hold for us all. Now, the first key thing is, yes, you know, since we've been using Blu-ray for the past 6 years, it's about time that, you know, Microsoft jumps onto the boat and get in there with everybody else and says, hey, you know, we want to go ahead and use Blu-ray too, more or less for the capacity that the disc can hold. I mean, no longer are we going to have these short 5-6 hour games, you know, and just because the Xbox is only supporting DVD, you know, we want to make sure that every console can have a similar experience with different games. So the only way to do that is to really try and make sure all systems are using the same format. I mean, you know, when you buy a PC game, 90% of the time, you know, it's a digital download, unless you know, you literally go to the store and you buy the disc, and what happens? 9 times out of 10, it's still on a standard DVD, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you would expect that on a PC, but after seeing what the Blu-ray, you know, capacity can hold with a PlayStation 3 disc, like on games like let's say Final Fantasy 13, for example, where, you know, it's 1 disc on PlayStation 3, but it's 3 discs on Xbox 360. You know, that's a big deal, and you know, not only would that cut on manufacturing cost, but it would also help the consumer in a big way by only having 1 disc to worry about getting scratched up and all that other stuff. But that's just phase 1. I mean, you know, Microsoft really needs to go, hey, all right, we're gonna take the next step and make sure we have full Blu-ray compatibility, one for the movies because that's a movie standard now, and, you know, to make sure we can have the best and biggest and longest stories that we can have, that we could fit on this possible disc. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, yes, we all know it's time for a graphics upgrade, and that's one of the big things everyone looks forward to with next generation systems is, oh, what is the graphics leap going to be compared to what PC is now, and, you know, how much of a big difference is it really going to compare with, you know, say Xbox 360 compared to whatever the next Xbox is going to be called. You know, a good way to look at it is take a good look at, you know, Halo 1, and, you know, they just released the 10th anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved, you know, not too long ago, and you could really see the difference in how much graphics have changed over the past, you know, 10 years. I mean, it's amazing how long it's really been, and how much, you know, polygons have grown, and, you know, textures have a much more real-life look to them, and it's just amazing how far we've come with what we used to play with. I mean, you know, when we all first started playing the original Halo, we were blown away by these graphics and what we could do with a controller on our home television. So that's gonna be the next step. After playing Crysis 3 myself on the PC, I was blown away by what DirectX 11 can really handle. So I'm really hoping not only will the next Xbox support, you know, DirectX 11 compatibility, but maybe they should throw in some type of Windows system into the new Xbox, where if there's an update for DirectX, you should be able to get that on your Xbox. Make it almost a PC without the actual PC functionality besides the internet browser and gaming and movies and music. That's what the Xbox is focused around, so leave it at that, but still give it that amazing PC upgrade feeling that, you know, PC players get when, oh, here's a certain game, here are the graphics drivers specifically for that game. That would be awesome to make sure that we could always have the best graphics possible on every game that we're playing. Now, the other thing I'm really considering is, you know, the next generation of consoles is going to hold some really key, you know, exclusive titles that, you know, we've never seen before, we've never heard before. It's going to create all new experiences, which is really, really exciting for most gamers. For instance, you know, Bungie's been around for a while. You know, they finally let go of Halo and they decided to go ahead and go into a new universe and showcase what else they can do on a different level, which is great. And we all know that their new game is supposed to be coming out this year. They say Xbox 360, but I think it's going to be a watered down version of what their, you know, new Xbox, you know, they say the first one's only coming out on Xbox 360. I don't know about that. I mean, sure, Microsoft will still want to try and push 360 sales through the holiday, but do we really want to see a new franchise on an old system? We don't. No. I mean, the best way to do it is to put it on that new Xbox, make it a launch title, and make the moolah this holiday season. And that's another thing. And maybe we'll wind up seeing, you know, similar experiences with, you know, Epic Games going, hey, we can go with this Unreal Engine 4 with this new graphics card and really push the limits of what's out there. I mean, when they did their little tech demo that looked very similar to what a Elder Scroll game could be with the lava and the guy with his, you know, sword or mace, whatever the hell it was, and his armor. I mean, it really gave you the idea of, oh my gosh, this is what Elder Scrolls 6 is going to look like and feel like when you play it in the next, you know, 2-3 years. I mean, it's going to be an amazing, amazing experience. And that's the key way to pretty much try and win the next generation is, one, make sure you're up to date, Microsoft, with the best standard of media for your disc, which would be Blu-ray. Have key exclusives that are really going to blow the competition away, but maybe even try and steal some of the competition, just like how Sony was gifted Mass Effect way later, you know, and it was a Microsoft exclusive. And of course, you know, making sure we have that great graphics compatibility. So if you like the gameplay, guys, I know it wasn't the best score in the world, but go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you next time.